So Chris, Warrington Town fallen to a 2-1 defeat here against Warrington Town. A late goal to win the game for Warrington. A bit of a tough one to take this afternoon.
Yeah, I think the way we got a reaction in the second 45, we looked worthy of a point. But when I look at the 90 minutes as a whole, we were second best for long periods in the first 45. Second 45, like you say, we got that reaction. Few opportunities in the game. They took a few efforts from range. We've, like you say, had a big opportunity in the second 45. We haven't managed to take it. But in fairness to them, like you say, they've managed to put one in the top bin. From a really good attempt there.
Yeah, and of course the first half it was goalless at the break, and seemed very much Warrington a lot of the ball, but Whitby most part dealing with the threats well, especially Alex White, who's putting a few strong challenges in and doing well there. Yeah,
I thought the three centre halves today were particularly good. They contested against a very aggressive, powerful forward line for Warrington. So, like I say, we were pleased with the defensive three. With regards to the first half, in other areas of the park, particularly middle of the park, we didn't do first and second balls, and it gave Warrington momentum, and it meant our back three had to be at the best, which like you say, I thought for the most part they were on point.
Yeah, and then it was of course early in the second half Whitby taking the lead, and given the analysis of the first half, perhaps against the run of play, but a great start coming straight from the kick-off to that half.
Yeah, but I mean, again, we classed the second 45 as a new start. We classed it as things needed to be better, and we started the way that we wanted to. We started managed to get a Paul on the score sheet. So that got us off to a flyer. It was disappointing the fact that we're not clearing our lines for their equalisers soon after, which again was hugely disappointing. But for the most of the second 45, like you say, we were in the contest. We were probing, asking questions, contesting what needed to be contested. So second 45, big thumbs up. First 45, obviously improvements need to be made.
And do you think that Warrington's late winner perhaps came on the back of a lot of counter-attacks from each side, very much end-to-end at the end, and perhaps a few gaps appearing? Do you think that's how that goal comes down to?
Yeah. I mean, they've done it a few times, haven't they? They've pipped us late, and they did it again. It was a great goal. Could we maybe have done better than preventing the shooting opportunity? I think it was a really good goal, and sometimes you've got to take your hat off to that. I thought we were boxed off from an organisation point of view. The kid's come inside on his right foot and put it in the top corner, give Shane no chance. So fair play. Maybe he's over the 90 minutes. Warrington possibly deserved to win it. But like you say, with the second half performance, we thought that maybe we deserved something from it.
In the second half as well, do you feel like we're perhaps a bit wasteful with some of their attacking moves, with some decent chances, particularly one where Matthew Town, Adam Gell were in the area in a good position to score? Yeah,
that's the big chance that I spoke about. I think we've had a couple of bites of the cherry, and we haven't took advantage of it. It was a game of few chances, and when they present themselves as clear-cut as what that did, you'd like to think we were doing better in that situation, especially given the fact we had a couple of bites of the cherry at it.
And you must be pleased as well with your business this week, of course. Paul Blackett extended his load as well. Evan Horwood coming in. What did you make of his debut this afternoon?
I was pleased with Evan. I think the first 20 minutes he knew he was in a proper game of football, but he settled into the game. Offensively, what he did in terms of distribution, I thought was good. A couple of things to work on defensively, but on the whole, I was pleased with Evan.
And you must be pleased as well that he managed to get a pretty solid showing and lasted a full 90 at this new level for him as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, that was important. There was a danger that maybe his cramp, fatigue would kick in, towards the back end. But he's got through it, and I think he'll be better for it.
Now looking ahead, of course, we've got a midweek game coming up against York City North Riding Senior Cup. You're looking to get back to winning ways in that one, in a competition that you've got a lot of respect for.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. People obviously are well aware that I've had some success in this competition, and it's one that you can do well in. But ultimately, we've got to negotiate this tie on Tuesday evening against York, and like you say, hopefully, if we can be on song, if we can get a performance that can get us in the next round.
And you're hoping as well that your side can put in a good showing against higher league opposition as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, we'll be approaching the game with a view to trying to progress, and I'm sure York will be doing the same. So it makes for a good game of football.
Thank you very much, Chris.
You're welcome.